for coming back again. So today we're going to start to work into the tissue around the shoulder girdle and the shoulder itself. Thinking about overhead mobility, we talked about how that upper thoracic spine needs to be mobile, but understand that shoulder girdle posture and spinal posture are two different things, and we often correct them separately. We don't use posture of the spine to correct the shoulder. We don't use the shoulder to correct the spine, but they often are interwoven, and we need to kind of at times address both of those if we have some limitations in lifting overhead. So we're going to first kind of get after some soft tissue in here, lats primarily, but also teres major. These guys tend to kind of, at times in some individuals, hold those shoulders down and limit overhead mobility. Some of you, that's not the case. So if you feel like, I'm nice and loose that way, then don't worry about it. But if you feel like there are some restrictions in your ability to get overhead without cheating or arching, then you want to work on some of this stuff. So there's a couple ways we're going to do that. We're going to use our trusty roller. And we're going to get into this area, kind of where the arm meets the armpit. We're laying on about a 45. And we're just going to roll until we feel a tender spot that's hard and uncomfortable. And then we relax and stay there. Remembering that this shouldn't hurt more than a 4 out of 10. It can be a 2 or a 3, but you're not killing yourself here. You're just trying to find through about 3 spots. They take about 30 to 60 seconds to let go. Keep that palm turned up. Lats tend to turn us down, so we're going to turn that up. And again, you may need to roll down below that shoulder blade and get into your lats down low if you feel it restricted down in there, if you find a nasty spot. It's all good. Those lats come down and attach into fascial structure in her low back, big, long, huge muscle. So when you find that spot, 30 to 60 seconds, relaxing, breathing, palm stays up, and we're hanging out there. So again, we're going to find about 3 spots, and then we're going to take our trusty lacrosse ball and start to work into a little bit more of a dynamic or an active type of release technique here. So in this case, we're coming over the wall. We're going to use that lacrosse ball. We're going to get it again in that area kind of where the arm meets the armpit, but more toward the back, never right in the armpit. So I'm going to roll around until I find that spot that's a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit tender. There it is. I'm adjusting my pressure so it's tolerable. I'm not killing myself. I'm going to bend that elbow. And as I hold that ball kind of pinned against that spot, I'm going to move that arm up and down. You'll feel it kind of move underneath there. You have to monitor your pain. We're not trying to torture ourselves. We're just trying to downtrain the nervous system, get that soft tissue to relax and let go and open up. I'll do 8 to 10 reps like that, and I'll probably find 2 or 3 spots in that area and soften those guys up. So we have one where we kind of relax, the same as our hips, and then we have one that's a little bit more dynamic. So if we're working on those 2, that should help soften those soft tissue structures up to allow us to get up there. And then we continue to move forward and work on some other stuff. So if you don't need it, great. If you need it, just go easy, be gentle, modify your pressure, and take your time.